Trader John O here, also known as John Osborne. Hey, I switched it on you there. Yes, this is John Osborne. Let's go ahead and do our Forex educational outlook for today, April 3rd. We'll start with the CAD yen. And you can see we've got our 240-minute trend line here that we came down to approach on looking quite bearish. We broke through this 82.708 support and bounced back up over the last week or so. And we're coming back down to retest that. So now we could move this down and watch the break point for that point of 82.226 for a move lower. It looks like it's starting to lose a little bit of steam here. So let's see what happens as it approaches this line here. That line is currently, for right now, it's 82.64. Of course, that'll move up as the line moves up. For the Swiss yen, you can see that we're sitting, after breaking, we're sitting in between these two supports here, 110.889 and 110.241, and we've broken through that support. So looking for this one to head lower. It does look quite bearish. For the euro pound, remember we were watching it break above this trend line here and it didn't follow through, and now we've moved almost all the way down to the bottom of this large pivot or large triangle trend line here. So let's see what happens. It's not looking all that bearish right at this moment, but this could be a little bit of a small uptrend before we make a move back down. So we go watch for a break of this line here for a potential move further down. Okay, but keep an eye on the weekly trend line here, and that's at about 0.84375, and we've got to break that to go lower. With the Euro Kiwi, we've already drawn in that line here. You can see we broke this support from the past a couple of weeks ago, and we broke that support, and we've gone up quite a bit here. So let's see if we can make the move back down towards this trend line, and we'll keep an eye on that one. And with the pound yen, you can see we tried to break out of this wedge that's showing here, went above and came back down again pretty strongly. Okay, so we haven't broken out, and we did close out above there, but we've moved back down again. So let's keep an eye on that and see where that goes. See if it'll head back down to the bottom of this support line here, or if it's going to bounce back up and head higher. We have to see. With the pound dollar, got a little bit of a trend line here on the 240 that I think we can draw in and see. We can watch if we break this support here. But we're looking a little bit more bearish on the week. I'm sorry, bullish on the weekly, and we're still within this weekly pennant. So let's see what happens. We broke the daily pennant, came back and couldn't get above this previous pivot here very much. Just kind of did a little bit of a run on stops there and came back down and retested that broken support line. So let's see what happens with that one. As I said, it was looking a little neutral. This is the dollar loonie, and it came all the way down to, I don't know if it came down to a previous support here. Let's just take a look. It didn't quite make it down that far, but it went back up and retested that broken trend line. You can see we're in this consolidation channel on the daily. Okay, and we're still looking a little bit more bearish than bullish, but it's starting to kind of flatten out here. So let's see what happens. We're still in this larger weekly consolidation there. And finally, with the dollar peso, we did break the support here of 18.73657, and we are expecting that one to head lower, but you can see it's quite neutral on the 240 and maybe even bullish on the 240, and neutral on the daily. But look at our weekly, how bearish it is on breaking through that trend line. So let's watch what happens there and see if that continues to head lower. Okay, and that'll do it for today. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.